But if you are not supporting Iran, I don't know what is wrong. I cannot tell what is wrong with you. I cannot see the solution for your problem. If you are a Christian, you have no right to support. You have no even any option that to support Iran. If you are an Igbo person, you have no option. There is no option for you. You don't have any excuse not to support Iran. If you are Yoruba, Hausa, you are from Zulu, Twaza, Swahili, any language you from Ghana, South Africa, Kenya, West Africa, East Africa, North Africa, Central Africa, you have no right to say you are not going to support Iran, because the support you give Iran today was the support you give to Nelson Mandela yesterday. The support you give to Iran today was the kind of support you are giving to Nigeria to conquer the insecurity in the northern part of Nigeria. The support you give to Iran today is the support you are going to give to people of South Sudan to fight the rebels. The support you are giving Iran today is the support you are going to give the people of Somalia tomorrow. The support you give Iran today is the support you already give to people of DRC Congo. The support you give Iran today is the support you want to give to poor governance, corruption, insecurity, poor education, poor healthcare, poor infrastructure, joblessness. If you know you want every single thing to happen to humanity, if at all each time you pass on that bridge, if you are living in Lagos, if you pass any on that bridge and you see people sleeping on that bridge around 10 to 11 now, human beings are sleeping on that bridge on top of ground, on ground, empty ground. Human beings are sleeping there, comfortably sleeping because of bad leadership, poor governance. So if all these things are giving you headache, they give you headache, then you have to support Iran. You have to support Iran. Stop listening to BBC and CNN. They will destroy your life. BBC will steal your brain. You cannot reason like human being. CNN will steal your brain. You will not be able to think like human being. Al Jazeera, they will steal your brain. You will not be thinking independently. Stop listening to them and start thinking. Think. Why is it that all of them are fighting Iran? Why? What is the crime of Iran? We want freedom for the people of Iran. Ask yourself, what freedom did NATO bring to Libya? Our brother here, Colonel Gaddafi. Libya was one of the best countries in Africa when Gaddafi was in power. Gaddafi was the Gaddafi was the IMF of Africa. He was the World Bank of Africa, IMF of Africa. If any African leader want to loan, they'll go to Libya. If any African leader want loan, they'll go to Libya. Anybody want to loan, they'll go to Libya. Anybody want financial problem, they'll go to Libya. Anybody want security problem, they'll go to Libya. Libya was the IMF of Africa during Brother Gaddafi. Where is Libya today? What democracy and independence and freedom did Barack Obama and NATO brought to Libya? Ask yourself before you support any Israel or America. If they say no, they want to come and save people of Iran, they want to give them democracy and give them freedom and give their women freedom. What kind of freedom are they coming to give Iran women? Freedom of gay, freedom of lesbianism, freedom of pornography. They want their women to be working cheaply like Western women. Where you see a young girl wear pants on the street. If you talk, they say, no, this is freedom. This is my money. This is my body. This is the kind of freedom you're talking about. Freedom of low self-esteem, freedom of indecent dressing, freedom of alcoholic, freedom of gambling, freedom of fornication, freedom of criminality, freedom of gambling, freedom of corruption. What kind of freedom America want to bring to Iran that you are supporting? What freedom? Let me tell you something. The best freedom in the history of human being is the freedom of education. Go to Iran, if you see 10 professors for a year, 3 or 4 are women, that is the freedom. Go to Iran today, if you see 50 medical doctors, 30 or 40 are women, that is the freedom we want. If you go to Iran now, if you see 50 PhD holder, 20 or 25 are women, that is the freedom we want. We don't want Western form of freedom. Freedom of lesbianism, human being is marrying animal. Freedom of LGBTQ, human being is marrying, a man is marrying man. Freedom of Epstein file. We don't want such freedom. We don't want such freedom. We don't want freedom of LGBTQ. We don't want that. We must support Iran or you perish. If Iran lose the war is finished. I know you are going to blame Tinubu for poor governance. You are lying. It is not his fault. It is not 100% Tinubu's fault. He does not know what to do. He does not have military power to say no to what they are bringing, the agenda they are bringing to him. Millions of agenda are on his table as I'm talking to you. He does not have military power to say no. If he say no, Nigeria will turn to California or New York within just 10 years. But you do not have the military power to say no to those agenda. So stop blaming Tinubu in everything. If you want freedom, if you want Nigeria to be like Singapore, then support Iran. Everyone should be free. Sell your oil, sell your resources, develop your country, do whatever you want to do without anybody. No, you cannot do this. No, you must not do this. No, you can't go to Russia. No, you can't go to China. No, we can do it now. We go do it for you. No, don't do it yourself. No, don't produce car. We produce and bring for you to buy. No, don't produce ceiling. No, don't produce clothes. No, don't produce it. Freedom to do everything you want for yourself. Nobody has any right to tell you whether you can do it or not. Freedom to do that. That is the kind of freedom. That is the reason why Iran is fighting. Iran has been on sanction for more than 40 years. But look at where they are. They still try to build education, standard healthcare, infrastructure, road and jobs for their people. On sanction, they cannot sell their oil at the international market except the Chinese cheap yuan and Russia rupees. If not, they cannot sell their oil to anywhere in the world. But look at where they are today. Freedom to be able to express yourself, to get what you might be, freedom to eat belly full, to live in a good apartment, to drive good cars, to express yourself, to travel the way you want without fear of anybody. Freedom for the government to do whatever, build everything the way you want without fear of anybody from Washington or London. That is the kind of freedom we want. Not the so-called freedom from UK or US that are telling you to come and turn your ladies, your girls to lesbians, turn your girls to dog. Go to America on their security. You see people sleeping, men are sleeping themselves on the street. I say, look, this is the freedom. Make I don't want to go far. I don't really have time.